Norm MacDonald. Like, can I talk about that for a second?
Please, tell me.
Because I actually know Norm a little bit because I used to work for him a little bit. And so I thought it was like, did you guys watch it?
No, not yet.
It's weird because it wasn't bad. He basically sat in a chair like you're sitting there with headphones on,
And then just told a special. So
yeah,
it's
and
good
just
as
kind
that.
of talked to the thing. So then they had
Wait, hold on. People don't know Norm MacDonald obviously died.
They don't know Norm MacDonald?
No, I'm just saying he died. He had cancer.
It'd be funny if your fans are so stupid they didn't know Norm MacDonald.
They're all Irish.
No.
He's like an Irish version of me, all right? American version of me. Yeah, so then he recorded his special before he died. But it was just over Zoom or something, was it? Or something?
Yeah, just like he's sitting
No audience at all, no?
No, sitting at his computer. So
but when Drew Michael does it, everyone thinks it's fucking shitty. But when
yeah, that's what Chappelle said after it was done. So anyway, I watched like 15 minutes of it. And then I cut to, because I knew that they had people talking about it after, like it was David Letterman and Conan O'Brien and David Spade, Adam Sandler, and Molly Shannon and Chappelle. So, and then Chappelle said the same thing. He goes, I feel like I owe Drew Michael an apology because I hated his when he did without an audience, but I enjoyed this. But what's he going to say? I didn't like it?
Yeah.
So then Letterman goes, it wasn't really stand-up because there's no audience. I'm like, good take, Dave. Good take. It wasn't really stand-up because it's not an audience? Wow, thanks for chiming in, Dave. So, and then he wouldn't shut the fuck up, and neither would Chappelle. And I was like, so Dave thinks I have to talk the most because I'm like the dad, because I'm the most senior person here.
Yeah.
And all these guys look up to me. But we don't anymore, you know? Yeah. And also Chappelle is just like, you know, Chappelle's like, well, I'm the most popular guy here now, so I got to talk a lot too. And I was like, it basically ruined it because they're just talking about like, you know, Norm's like, you know, the special or, you know, how good he was, how he didn't need notes. Who gives a fuck? He's dead. He's dead. Yeah. He's dead, and he basically was just doing it to do it. Like, I know Norm enough to do it. He'll just do stuff because it's weird.
Yeah.
Like Norm's like a genuinely like, you seem like a nice guy, like seriously. But Norm is like the more you deal with him, the more you realize he's just like a good guy. You know, he's not perfect, but he's just like, he's not a mean-spirited guy, you know. So, but he's also like quirky. So he wanted to just do it to do it in case he basically did it. Supposedly he did it because he was going in for stem cell transplant or whatever they call it. And then, and he thought if something bad happens, he just wanted to have it because he had all these jokes that he was going to do. And COVID came and, you know, all this shit. So he's like, well, in case something, and then he was right. He was right. He'd never got a chance to do it. But they're analyzing it. I'm like, why you guys are fucking arrogant? And then somebody tweeted the same thing like this. Somebody tweeted on Twitter who I don't even. Yeah, that's the new thing. They tweet on Twitter.
Good.
No, but I hope all your Irish fans don't turn on me now because I'm stupid because I said he tweeted on Twitter as opposed to tweeting on Facebook. So one guy who I don't even like on Twitter said exactly what I was thinking, and I didn't even like it or retweet it because I didn't want to encourage the guy. But anyway, he basically said like, he goes, the special was fine, but we don't need these arrogant fucking gas bags or whatever the fuck you call when someone talks a lot, just talking about it. And it's just like, don't analyze this fucking Dave Letterman is like, it wasn't stand up. I'd like to see it with an audience. Yeah, that means that means to be living. I would too. That's what Dave said. I'd like to see it with an audience. I would too, because that means Norm would still be alive. So tell Norm stories. It would be like a wake where they talk about the guy, how he was at his job. He was a good plumber, Earl. Earl was a good plumber. No, we don't care. Tell the funny stories. Yeah. So everybody has a good story about Norm. And Spade and Sandler, they at the ass. So I stopped watching it. Maybe they got to Norm stories, but and then Conan.
They all bother you, these guys, these millionaires?
Yeah, they do.
They
really do. You know who really bothers me? Letterman, because I absolutely worship Letterman.
Oh no!
Starting out, like worshipped him, and then with the beard, and then with the
castaway look,
and then with like I think he.
What about him cheating on his wife and then just fucking owning it? That was pretty cool. Remember?
No, supposedly.
Remember he cheated on his wife?
Yeah.
Someone tried to
he was getting extorted.
Yeah, and he just goes, "Yo, fuck you. Yeah, of course I'm cheating on her." Drop the mic. That was
He didn't do that.
He dropped the
He
mic.
didn't say, "Of course I'm cheating on her."
And he said,
He basically-
"Faggots," and then he dropped the mic.